Here's a segment that's just a complete waste of time.
Turn off your radios now.
Oh my God,
this stinks.
The Donato's Pizzeria review of Week 3. This is as depressing as The Grapes of Wrath. Dom, you're a big John Steinbeck fan. I know that book did a number to you.
I think I spoke with John Steinbeck once.
This is just a shit mess of a season that we're a part of here in Bakahan Farms, and thankfully we are out of division play. That's done. We come out with a 1-5 record over here at Bakahan Farms.
Just pathetic.
Just pathetic.
So you're a 1-5 in fantasy football.
Yes, that's true.
0-6-1 against me, against our own personal competitions. You lost poker. I mean, what do you have to live for at this point? Your kids?
Yeah.
Like
the kids.
Yeah, the kids.
The kids.
The kids like me better than you.
Well, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Maddie likes me. Zach likes the dog.
Well, hey, listen, why don't I get back to you on that one? I'll do a little bit of research on Wikipedia, and we'll figure out what the hell I'm going to do now that you've taken everything that's important to me. And it's so great to have you here every week, just reminding me of that. So thanks again for everything you've done, you bastard.
No problem.
But that said, why don't we talk about this Donato's Pizzeria League? I have definitely supplied a very comfortable bottom for this league to stand on, and those Dirtbag Liano brothers.
Solid base.
Dirtbag Liano brothers are at the top of this league as per our power rankings on CBS.
Are they on top? Power rankings, yes.
Power rankings are on top. And had, according to the way it worked out, because they have absolutely no idea how to manage a team.
Zero.
If they were able to start the correct lineup, they would have definitely won and been a clear-cut favorite. But still, no doubt, probably the most powerful team in the league, the Liano brothers with Baby Got Dak. But now, Don, we get into division play. This is where the schmutz hits the fan.
Where the magic happens.
This is where the Bakahans rebuild this shit mess of a season. And where
maybe too little too late, though.
It might be. As Jeff Liano, our good friend, pointed out, about my 1-5 record. Had he started 1-5, he would have won the whole league last year. But
Jeff started 1-5 last year and didn't even make the playoffs.
That's a sad thing, and we feel so bad. Jeff, I know you're watching us right now. We feel so bad about that. And hey, thanks for watching, bud.
Thank you.
It's always good to hear from
you.
Division play starts this week, as we were saying. We get into NFL bye weeks as well. And how about we start with that 1-5 Bakahan? Playing the impotent porn stars this week, Patrick McNally. And Dom, I have a question for you.
Sure.
What do you think about the Bakahan as a favorite this week? At 1-5. A favorite, according to CBS.
Well,
your thoughts?
I have been a dog every week that we've played so far. So I put zero stock into these bullshit CBS Fugazi, projections. So I personally feel that IPS is going to beat your ace.
Well, you're breaking up a little bit over here on my feed. I'm not sure if we got that audio clear. We'll have to go back and edit that. But from what I gathered, you like the Bakahan this week, and you're a big fan of us as a favorite. So, hey, I'm juiced up to hear that energy right there. That's great. We move on to the Bald Dog, who had a little bit of a tough week. He drops to 4-2. Playing those Potbelly Pig Farmers, who have skyrocketed to 4-2. And all-time, Dom, I don't know if you know this, but Potbelly holds the 12-2 record all-time in this series versus Bald Dog.
Does he really?
So Bald Dog has had a little bit of a problem.
Is he Andy Reid coming off a
Potbelly.
bye?
Sounds like it, with that kind of record.
Like it.
Your thoughts about Bald Dog Potbelly Pig Farmer this week?
Let's go with Andy Reid then. Let's go with Potbelly.
You're going with Potbelly, rolling the chalk out.
I'm rolling chalk on that one.
Okay. The love of my life is upstairs right now, rolling her eyes as we record this podcast. And she's playing this Hit That Blunt team.
Strong team.
And, Dom, you can't spell the word favorite without fa at the front. So
that's clever.
The Jill ass is rolling out 2-4. They are the favorite to beat Hit That Blunt this week. Your thoughts about being the dog to my lady upstairs?
You can't spell win without Dom is going to win.
That's a bunch of bullshit right there.
I can't not say that I'm not going to win because I think I have the stronger team.
Nah, Fa favorite.
Sorry,
I think that's the line. Nah, it's just
okay.
A terrible violation.
Jen
gets you back for all the beating my ass that you did these past few weeks. I think my old lady gets you back.
Well,
if you mess with me, you got to deal with her.
That'd be the only way that I lose because you ain't beating me.
You know I'm beating you.
You ain't beating me. So I think I win.
Good
What do you
job,
think?
sweetheart.
You think Jen wins?
Oh, I think Jen rolls you.
Rolls
oh,
me.
rolls you.
Well, we get a score here.
You get a little side bet?
Oh, we get a little side. We get a little side bet with some shekels.
Lori beat the hell out of me. It would only be fair. It would be poetic justice. Is the way I look at it.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm all fired up.
All right. So I mean, we would put the over under at 30 points. You think she rolls me? So you're thinking? Rolling me is like a 150 to 115 win.
Are you just saying that because that was the score that Lori beat me by?
Was that what it was?
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
We'll set the line.
Yeah.
We'll set the line at 30, and I'll take the under. You take the over.
We might talk about it. I might put a shekel on that. Or
put a shekel?
We might put a shekel on that. It might be a sandwich bet.
A sandwich bet. Okay, I like a sandwich bet. Speaking of sandwiches, saw Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
He says he's elite.
He's elite?
He's elite.
Really? And he says that?
He says it.
Well, then it must be true. He's better than Wikipedia.
Better than Wikipedia, yeah.
All right. We got a matchup this week with two of our good buddies, that Jeff Liano and that Greg Dineo. And these are Jeff's consigs going into Cursed Eagles fan. Both teams are 4-2. And Dom, if I told you what the projection was, it'd be $121 to $121 from CBS. They have it as a dead heat tie. Who out of our boys you gonna roll with this week? You gonna roll with Uncle Greg, or you gonna roll with Jefe?
I'm gonna roll with Jefe.
Oh God!
How
can you say that?
I'm gonna roll with Jefe because I'm putting the bad juju on him.
Oh, you putting the juju on him?
I'm putting the bad juju on him.
Well, I'll put the juju on this way. I'm rolling with Greg.
I roll with Jeff because I think Jeff is gonna overthink it.
Oh, I like that.
And so I'm putting the reverse on you.
It already,
See, Jeff, what's going to happen is that you're going to be sitting up on a Saturday night. When we're all out drinking and partying, and you're reading some political book.
Ooh, political book.
And you are going to be like, do I start this guy? Do I start that guy? And then you're going to listen to like some weirdo, like on some non-existent blog.
Yep.
Kind of like this one, and
non-existent.
Yeah, and you're gonna pick the wrong guy. So that's why I'm picking you. I am putting the bad juju on you. You're my dog. You're my horse, Jeff. Come on, man. Don't let me down.
I think you get crushed, man. So I'm all Gregged up. And as a bust out, just to put it on there, I think Greg makes a deal this week. It gets Russell Wilson, starts him, gets the 50 in the fourth quarter like Russell Wilson does every week. Greg, congratulations on beating me in the Super Bowl last year. I'm so happy for you. Moving right on. The Liano brothers take on All Jacked Up. And this season series, 11-8 in favor of All Jacked Up. But I got a Liano brothers roll with Baby Got Dak in this one. I think All Jacked Up's in her position right now.
Well, we got the 5-1 team. We got the 2-4 team. It doesn't look like it's going to change. So I got an all three Liano brothers win. You hear that, Jeff? All three little brothers. All three brothers.
Sounds like a bad night of cards right there with the brothers in. Dom, your wife, Lori, loses by less than a point this past week. It's a very terrible loss. Dan Bailey can't get it done for on a Monday night.
That's not Dan Bailey's fault.
Is that right?
That's that stinking Bruce Arians' fault, not knowing how to defend against that bomb pass.
You sound upset. You sticking up for the old lady?
And nobody in their secondary knowing how to tackle. I thought Patrick Peterson was the best in the league. Is he even playing?
Supposed to be the best.
Is he even playing?
He was playing. He was out there last.
Was he?
Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
I
couldn't tell. There was 4 Hail Marys that were caught, for Pete's sake.
All right.
Yeah, and they couldn't tackle anybody on the 20 for Christ's sake. So yeah, it wasn't Dan Bailey's fault. They just kept scoring touchdowns.
Not Dan Bailey's fault. He can't put one more extra point through or a field goal. Does Belichick yourself come off this week primed and pissed off against the jackasses?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're
absolutely.
all team loried up.
We're all team loried up. I'm contractually obligated to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Offline, I will actually tell you exactly how I feel.
Okay.
But no, I do think Lori, in a pissed off wife mode, puts a beating
down on the jackass.
Beating on the jackass.
Hey, I got to tell you, I wouldn't be a big fan of that.
I tell you that, Lori, she's a competitor.
All right, so you're going to roll with Lori in that one right there. I'm going to stand by my Padre in law, and I'm going to be all jackassed up on that one. You got to be in the bloodlines to get our support.
Jackass projected to score under 100 points. You're going with him.
Dom already said it's full of shit, so I agree with Dom. I mean, wait, I can't. I'm going to roll with the jackasses in an upset over Lori because she beat me earlier in the year, and I am totally over it. So that's what we have for Week 4 coming out. This is the check my notes right here. We've got the start of the Bakahan turnaround. Hit that blunt will lead the league again in points against.
Points against, and can I just point out something?
Go ahead, Dom.
As we all know, that I always lead the league in points against. It's just it's going to happen. Everybody has their best week against me. It's inevitable. It's as inevitable as the sun rising in the south. So it's going to happen. But can I just point out the balls on the consiglieres? That Fugazi 4-2 team.
Yeah, we're
who
all
scored
listening.
The least amount of points against in the entire league.
Yes.
And he thinks his team is super strong. You just happen to go against guys who were not playing that well this week. Once you get against your own division, you're going to get pummeled, boy.
Yeah, boy. You're going to get pummeled. Well, I think with that, when we talk about Jeff getting pummeled, that's a great message to send our listeners off on.
Who do you think is going to make the first trade, by the way? We haven't had any trades yet so far. There's bound to be a trade.
You know who said is going to be a trading machine this year? That lady upstairs.
She did.
Jen said she's going to be a trading machine.
I would love for her to make her a trade offer for her to run by you.
You had a great deal for her last year. I think that the first deal is going to be between Jeff and Jen. I think Jeff is itching to make a deal, and I think that he will give what possibly fair deal he can come up with. If he's going to give anybody,
a fair deal, it's going to be Jen.
It's going to be Jen. So yeah. I think it's going to be Jeff and Jen to make the deal. She's already kind of been chirping a little bit about having some needs.
What are her needs?
Well, fantasy football needs, nothing else.
Fantasy football needs. Okay, I was going to say. We get Ike Reese up in here to take care of those needs.
We don't need no Ike Reese up in here.
Okay.
That's a whole different thing.
Gotcha.
But maybe a defense.
Which maybe
I could help out with, you know? You might have some insight on that one. So, anyway, Dominic, I think that's going to do it for us.
It's going to wrap it up for us now.
On episode 5 here of Metrics and Mayhem. Tell us what you think about the live feed. If this is working out, any comments or critiques, we would love to hear from you. To try to improve what we're doing over here.
And don't forget, we love you. You're our friends, but spread the word around. I mean, you guys have friends that are outside of this inner circle. We'd love to get everybody else involved. People at work, other family members, people who we possibly would like a lot more than all of you. Get them involved.
That's right.
Because we really want to replace you guys.
Our goal is to
fast
use you as a
possible
stepping stone to get us into a different clientele.
To better friends, better people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just make sure you do that.
About.
That's what it's all about, the upgrade.
Right. So,
it's the upgrade.
With that kind message to all of our viewers, we thank you very much for tuning in on Facebook. And for all those listening, we'll have this up online in a little while. On behalf of Dominic Melchior III, my name is Earl Phillips.
It's a heart.
This is Metrics and Mayhem, signing off for episode 5. Thanks, everybody.
See ya!